Hello my lovelies, and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead on a really cold night. So we're down to kind of 5 degrees at the moment. It's been down kind of -4 over the last probably 3 or 4 days. Absolutely freezing in my polytunnels to the point where I'm still clearing them. But I thought I'd come down today for 2 reasons. First of all, to see whether there's anything happened at all with my giant onion challenge seeds, and I don't think there's been anything. I've left them down here in the cold, so what I'm planning on doing today is taking them home into the warm, see if I can get any germination in, if I can basically take them home. It will mean I need to kind of set up a little bit of a kind of a light system at home, probably on my top of my fish tanks, and we'll see how that goes. But the problem I've got is that if I put down trays of soil on the floor at home, I know very quickly I'm going to have 2 cats thinking it's a litter tray. So that's kind of my issue at the moment. That's my problem at the moment, but it's going to be something I know I'm going to have to do to actually get any germination at all. I've looked at everybody else's kind of germinations on their onions and things like that, and they've got loads. They're doing really well, and I've made that kind of, not a mistake, but I've made that judgment of saying, okay, I'm going to try them down here without anything, and it's not working. It really isn't. So that's my plan today. I'll show you on a little video in the corner as to kind of what they're looking like at the moment, and no, there's not going to be anything in there at all. But that's kind of what I'm doing. Right, the other thing that I'm going to be doing is giving you guys an idea of a challenge that I'm going to make myself in the new year. So come January is going to be the time where I'm going to plant all of my chili seeds again this year, right at the start of January. But this year, I think I'm going to join the ranks of those people that are basically setting up challenges and give you guys out there a challenge of your own. So there's 2 different ways of looking at chilies and how you grow them. So one of them is see if you can get an actual large yield off one plant. So what I've got in mind is probably the Total Eclipse Chilli. So there are plenty, or there's at least 2 or 3 places online where you can get these seeds. So it's one of the Xiaoyang, the Haojiang Chinese space station or Chinese space chilies, 10 varieties of those. But the Total Eclipse Chilli is one that has got quite a high yield on it. They get some really nice peppers on it, and maybe that one might be the thing to actually look at in terms of getting quite a large yield off one plant. So that is basically the one that I'm going to use for the highest yield. So if you want to have a go at that particular chili, growing that chili, I know Red Dragon's seeds have got that chili in stock. Not sure how many they've got, but I know they've got it. I do have some seeds of my own that I've taken from my chilies from previous years. If you guys want to try this particular challenge in terms of the highest yield, let me know. I'll send you some of those seeds, and we'll give you guys a chance out there to see if you can get a larger yield than me, because that's what I'm going to try and do. Get a nice big plant with lots and lots of chilies on it, and the winner will be the one with the largest weight of chilies off one plant. So we'll give that a go. The other challenge I'm going to do, so it's another chili challenge I'm going to try and set in again in the new year, is the longest chili. So there are at least a couple of varieties that have broken the world records before now in terms of varieties of chilies that go really long. So these generally are mostly Cayenne type peppers. They go really long, tapered, large red chilies, and they're really good for chili jams and things like that. So that's the other thing I'm going to try and do, is try and set up a longest chili challenge. And there's 2 varieties potentially you can go for. One is the Thunder Mountain Longhorn, and the other one is the Joe's Long Cayenne. So both of those are really, really good peppers for growing really, really long chilies. Again, I've bought a few of those seeds myself. I think I might have some of Joe's Long Cayenne as a self seeds that I've got as well. Again, I could probably send a few of those out. I've probably got more of a limited stock of those than I have of the Total Eclipse. But if you want to have a go at this particular challenge, feel free, let me know. I'll basically I'll come up with some great moniker to actually get this going, like the single seed potato challenge and the giant onion challenge that we've had from other people. So we'll get a couple of these particular challenges going in the new year with these particular chilies. We'll see how we go. So that's kind of what my plan is today, just to kind of kick those ideas out to you guys, let you know how my onions are doing, and they're not doing great. And then we'll basically, in the new year, have a bit of fun with growing something out that I particularly like growing, in that it's chilies. And who knows, if we actually get some really, really long chilies, we could end up breaking world records and things. So we'll see how that goes. So let me know if you're going to be interested in this. It is something, say, I've been kicking around with ideas in my head. In terms of yield and longest chili, I think is the way to go with it. So let me know if you're interested, and say, well, I can send seeds out and things like that. So I'm all more than willing to help you guys out with actually joining in with this. So that's all for tonight. We'll see you on the next video. So all the best, guys. Take care. Bye bye.